Joining us live from LA is best-selling author, spiritual success coach, the CEO of Franklin Entertainment, and the executive producer of a new animated movie coming out in theaters just in time for Christmas called The Star. DeVon Franklin, welcome to 100 Huntley Street.
Thanks for having me back. Honored to be here.
Now, tell me how this movie came across your desk.
Yeah, I've been wanting to just continue to expand what we're doing in the faith-based movie space. And a couple years ago, I had approached Sony Pictures Animation about doing a faith-based animated movie. And so I had sold them a project, and we were working on that project, but that project could never quite get where we wanted. And so I remembered a script that I was developing over 10 years ago called The Star. And so we picked that script back up and just swapped it out and began to make The Star. So this particular movie has been in the making for over a decade.
Wow. And you have some big names attached to this project.
Yes, we have Oprah and Tyler and Tracy Morgan and Gina Rodriguez and Kelly Clarkson and Kristen Chenoweth and Patricia Heaton, Anthony Anderson, Stephen Yun, Ving Rhames. We got everybody. And Mariah Carey and Fifth Harmony have done incredible songs for the soundtrack, along with Casting Crowns and Kirk Franklin.
Wow. I want to know, DeVon, how you talked Oprah. And is she playing a camel in this movie?
She's playing a camel.
How did you talk
Yes.
Oprah Winfrey into being a camel?
That's God. That's God. That's all God. Yeah, I just asked the question. I said, hey, would you do it? And she said, yes, for you, I'll do it.
Wow.
So that's just nothing but God and love. And it's just really a testimony to her and the type of person that she is, and having had so much success that she would, see someone like myself who's still endeavoring to be successful and make my mark on this industry. And for her to support that means the world. Her and Tyler to do that means the world.
Now let's talk a little bit about the film. It really is following the journey of a donkey through the first Christmas ever.
Yes, it's the first Christmas ever. Bo the donkey, he is the donkey that ultimately carries Mary and Joseph to the manger. And he always had dreams of doing great things at the beginning of the film. And by the end, he realizes that he didn't understand along the way, but he ultimately did the greatest thing, which was by carrying the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords on his back. And if it wasn't for him and the other animals, the baby Jesus would never have been born, according to prophecy.
I find it fascinating, as we watch more faith-based movies come out in theaters, DeVon. What captures people's hearts about Jesus' story, especially during the Christmas time, do you think?
Hope, joy, love, peace. The idea that, because of his birth, that we do have hope. We do have access to a new day. We do have salvation. And I think that there's just something so powerful about the reminder of that during the Christmas season, when so many of us are just going through so much, especially, this year, to be reminded of the birth of Christ and the hope that that represents, I think is why during the Christmas season, so many people gravitate to it. And we wanted to reintroduce it to a new generation through the medium of animation and through this new point of view.
Now, as someone who has, is behind so many faith-based films, how do you feel about just the landscape of Hollywood right now when it comes to the success? I mean, we've seen so many movies do really well in the faith-based film category.
I feel great. Hollywood is certainly being more open to these type of films, and that is what I'm excited about. And I think the audience, wants more of these films, but the audience wants commercial films. And so the balance that I've been able to strike and what I built my company on and why I produce films like this are to increase the commerciality, to increase the production values. The faith-based audience is an audience that goes to see the Marvel films and the Disney films. And so they want high quality entertainment. And I think it's much harder now to get audiences out just saying, hey, it's good for your faith. It's got to be good entertainment too. And so I've seen Hollywood being very, very embracing of that. And, my hope and my prayer and why I do what I do is to make content that can uplift and inspire the world so that the audience out there that wants more, uplifting material can actually find it and find it in a way that's commercial, accessible, and high quality.
Thank you so much, DeVon, for your time today.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
The Star releases in theaters on November 17th. Stay with us. We'll be right back.